So what is going on, YouTubers? I just want to give you a little update of what's going on with me and the things I'm doing on and putting things together and trying to move stuff, and got a lot going on this week and the last few days, and I have to cue in on a few of those things because it's man, without a schedule, without being somewhat organized, I'd really be in trouble, be missing a lot of deadlines. A whole lot was going on this week. I'll cue you in just some of the exciting things that went on with me this week, because I'm just out here living the coolest life. So what has been going on? I tell you, a lot's been going on. I'm one of those guys, I guess you'd call me a wheeler dealer, in a sense that I don't have a full-time job, but I've got a lot of part-time jobs, if you will. A lot of them are really inconsistent, and they're kind of hit or miss. I like subbing, substitute school teacher, that is, when I say subbing, which is what I'm doing now. As you can see, it's science class. I've actually made some notes here so I don't miss anything. Tell you what happens when you're trying to live the coolest life is and I did this just for this video, by the way. It's just coolest life. Monday I did a couple of vehicle inspections, which of course I'm a vehicle inspector, so I basically do vehicle inspections for warranty companies. It's really neat because it pays anywhere between $50 and $120 depending on where it's at and what kind of inspection it is. But it takes me about, I'm on site about 20 minutes for the inspection. It takes me about another 20 minutes to do the report, so it's a pretty good hourly rate as far as that goes. I also did a ribbon cutting ceremony at Scottish Rite Valley of Columbus. Had a ribbon cutting ceremony. I wanted to do a video of it, but I didn't do one there. It was for Right Care Center. It's an autism learning center, and Right Care has partnered with each other, and so they're trying to support that organization. They've got about 17 patients locally, so we're trying to support that. So that was Monday. Now Tuesday, I drove Miss Judy. Miss Judy is an older lady. She's in her 80s, and she needed to go to a doctor's appointment, and for some reason relatives and everybody else just fell through. So I drove her and basically spent the day with her and a friend of hers in Atlanta. Went up to Emory Hospital. So we took off, and I spent the day up there for the most part. Got back in town about 2 o'clock or so. I think I did a vehicle inspection, and then my wife wanted to move some things to the house we're moving into. So yeah, in the middle of all this, I'm trying to move. So Wednesday I was here at this school. I was subbing for another teacher, actually across the hall, and or down the hall anyway, subbing for another teacher. Subbing's fun. It's different. The neat thing is I used to teach at this school for about a year and a half as a dual enrollment class, and I got to know some of the students. So I haven't been here in about almost 2 years. So I come back, and these students that were freshmen are now juniors and seniors. So it's pretty neat. What happened also Wednesday? Wednesday I went to the dump. Never been to the dump in town. In Columbus, Georgia, if you just to kind of give you a mindset, it's a large city. It's about 210,000 people, metro, and within 20 miles you get about 300,000 people. So it's not a huge city. It's not Houston. I mean, I get that, but it is still a large city. We're not 20,000 people. I mean, it's a large city. So their dump is massive, or landfills, what they call them. They don't like to call them dumps. They're landfills. It's more soothing to call them landfills. So anyway, I went there, and basically you pull your truck on there, and I think I had some carpet or something out of the house we're moving into. We're renovating a little bit of it, not a lot, but the carpet needed to be taken off. So what we did is loaded up the truck, and when I got done after school, I jumped in there and jumped in the truck and took it over there. And it's weird, you go up on this big weigh, I guess it's a scale is what it is. So they weigh your truck, and then you go to where you need to dump it at, and then you come back and they weigh it again, and they charge you for however much. This particular one cost me like $8. I had about 400 pounds worth of stuff, so it's not a bad deal. So anyway, what's next on my schedule of things that happened this week? So that was Wednesday. Thursday, I had a RV inspection in Montgomery. So I went to Montgomery and did that RV inspection. That took me, the inspection itself physically took me 4 hours. I stayed up late last night because, of course, once I got back into town, I was then moving some larger items. We got just about everything moved into the new house that we're in. So I may do some videos of that. So be looking for a moving video coming up of how we're trying to downsize, because eventually we're going into this house to eventually go to an RV. This particular house we're going into is actually owned by my cousin, and it's been needing some TLC, so we're gonna move into it for like 2 months, do some good TLC, so that when we move out, it's ready to sail. So it's win-win for both of us. So where am I at now? So yeah, that's all that happened yesterday. The RV inspection took me a long time. Let's just say I make 5 times more doing an RV inspection than I do subbing. A whole lot more. So I'd rather do RV inspections, but I will say this: they're really time consuming, and it's just it's not nearly as enjoyable kind of work as, say, subbing. What else is going on? So today is Friday. I'm here subbing again. After I get done, I'm going to go home and do some more moving of some items from one place to the other. So we're from one house to the other. We'll do some more of that. And then on Saturday, which is tomorrow, I'm going to get up way dark early and go to Savannah. And what am I going to do at Savannah? I'm basically going by myself because my wife doesn't want to go, because it's about a 4-hour trip in the car one way, and I'm only spending the day. I may spend the night. More than likely, I will not. I'm going there for a Scottish Rite, what we call investiture. It's brothers that are going from their black hats to their red hats. Now, I've already got my red hat, but I'm the general secretary for our valley, so I'm going to go over there and support those brothers and make sure they have what they need and everything, and assist them with the organization of what's going on there in Savannah. Now, I'm not in charge of it by any means. The Valley of Savannah is doing it, but me being a general secretary, you kind of get little jobs as far as, hey, where's your guys? Get them over here, kind of stuff like that. So you kind of herding people, not herding cats. It's not nearly that bad. A lot more organized than that, but we definitely herd them and get them directed to go where they need to go. So that's what's going on Saturday. More than likely, my guess is I'm going to take a pair of swim trunks. Anytime I leave town, I always take a pair of swim trunks. I don't care what the weather's going to be like. You never know when you're going to need some swim trunks, because there may be a hot tub available. So I'm going to go maybe walk the beach at Tybee Island or something. Go do something for maybe an hour or two, and then come back to Columbus. And Sunday I may do another RV inspection. Depends on if someone gets back with me, or I'm definitely going to go to church if I'm available. So there's that. That's a week in the life of living the coolest life, when you get all kinds of little jobs. I mentioned 4 or 5 different jobs I've got this week. So what have I got? I got a subbing, RV inspections, automobile inspections, which I did an automobile inspection yesterday, I didn't mention. And after I got out of class, and I'm driving Miss Judy. It's kind of like driving Miss Daisy, but I'm driving Miss Judy. But it's a lot of fun. It's a really, really diverse life. That's how I live the coolest life. I really like it. I don't like a whole, I do okay with structure, but I really like the diversity and doing something different almost every day, it seems like. So hey, leave some comments down below. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video, and be sure to subscribe to my my YouTube channel. We're getting close to 400 subscribers. It's amazing. May hit it this week. You never know. But be sure to like and subscribe, and so you get notifications, and hit that bell, and you'll get notifications of new videos I put out, which I'm going to put out one for the hat ceremony. It'll be more on the Masonic side, but you'll see kind of what goes on at those. No ritual. Never do any ritual for my Masonic videos, but they've got a lot of really nice facilities. This particular one is brand new to Scottish Rite. It's the newest Scottish Rite Valley building in the state, so it's going to be really nice. I've heard a lot about it and saw some pictures, but I'm going to be showing you a video of that coming up really soon. But again, one more time, I don't do any outtakes in this, by the way. This is a one continuous rant, I guess you'd say. Be sure to like and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, because I'm just out here trying to live, and you should be too, living the coolest life.